Hey, it's Pat here again. I've got some Modern Horizons 3 to open today. That's right, I was down at my Walmart and I picked up a bundle. I saw it there, it was 69, so, nice number, nice price. And honestly, I love these things. Not just the set, I think that's a great price for the product line here, but you also get some pretty decent items. Now, a lot of people when they play D&D or, other games, they don't like using these spin down life counters that come in these, but man, as a Magic the Gathering player first and foremost, that's what I'm doing with my dice when I'm using them. I got to say, honestly, it's so much easier to keep track of stuff since they're sequentially printed on the side. They don't have that randomness that an actual D20 does, but that's the thing about being random is, to me, statistically, mathematically, it is still random, so get off it. So, cool. Empty box. Throw that on the floor. Got our little insert. I'll end up posting this up on my wall. These things are kind of cool. Oh, this one's not. These are all dumb. I'm not a big fan of the Catman. That's whatever. It does just make me think of Tekken and how they had the cheetah dude that was like a wrestler. Cool. We got, I want to say that's Grist, our Hunger Tide. I mean, that's pretty metal. It is legit, but I don't want to hang that. Damio, she's kind of hot. I'm into that. I don't like Soren over here. You look like a dumbass. You look like you're about to get shot by Van Helsing. And Rao looks way too excited for what he's just done with his hands. So, yeah, cool. Whatever. That's probably just going to get tossed. Now, this is what we're really here for. These sweet-ass boxes. Hell yeah. Look at that. Fit 2 decks in that bad boy. Got our little inserts. These are pretty much just trash. I don't even know why they're here. This is on the floor. We've got a land. Oh, that's not a land pack. This is lands. Okay. Let's go ahead, pop these open. We're going for the whole experience. If you want, just skip to the dime stamp down below, assuming that I actually do that. It's for the actual opening. A bunch of lands. How to block, how to attack your popular Magic the Gathering formats. Those are going right in the fucking trash. Cool. Planes. We'll stick those off cam. Empty. What is in here? I think I saw power balance, or there's something different in here. Yeah, power balance. Interesting. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may reveal the top card of your library. If you do, cast that card without paying the mana cost if they have the same mana value. Interesting. Cool. Oh, okay. And then it's just a bunch more lands. You tricked me. This is probably in every single bundle. So let's go ahead and assume that card is worth nothing. But, oh man, this one looks really cool. Shit, I'm extra pleased with that. Yeah, sweet spin down. I mean, that's your 20, and then 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Like, it's just really easy to keep track of stuff. So that's a win right there. Nice little box. That thing's going to hold 2 decks. I just built a Nadu deck. So let's see if I can find anything else extra gross to put in it. We got our 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 play boosters. So let's go ahead, get right into it. Start off with our first one. Now, I went and did a pre-release, but I actually did it at home with a buddy that was staying over with me for a little bit. So this is going to be one of our first goes in here. Most of these commons not really worth anything. We've got our Guardian of the Forgotten, Territory Caller, Blood-Soaked Insight, Wirewood Symbiote. Man, this thing's so good in elf decks. I've been playing that forever. Dreamtide Whale. I honestly think this is like one of the most underrated cards of the set currently. Yeah, it's got Vanishing, but you can get their proliferation trigger off of this, and for 3, man, you're on it. Got a foil here, Tune the Narrative, and a Plains. Woo, exciting. Our art card. Whoop-de-doo. On to the next. Like I said, I am kind of happy to see that whale, though. That might actually go into my Nadu deck, because this is pretty decent. And I need stuff for it. I don't like buying singles. I don't like buying cards, but it's all real. It's a real deck. Can you believe it, guys and gals? I'm making a card Ooh, Vexing Bauble. You're a nice little hit. This thing's annoying. It pretty much turns off Cascade, and this is the first thing that comes to my mind. I can't think of another use for it besides being a butthead. So we'll put that in a pretty decent pile. I don't know why I put that over there. Let's just go with foils. Stick that over there. Boom, boom, boom. And our money pile. Our money pile. Pinnacle, Monk. We've got Lilalia Blade Forged. Okay, not too shabby. Nethergoyf. Nice. I think this thing's actually pretty good price. So that's going in the good pile. Nice, 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 nice. I love this border and the foiling on it. This reminds me of like just Magic from the mid, or the mid 2000s, '05, that kind of era. I really like this presentation. A Plains, who doesn't like a Plains? And honestly, these cards are super helpful because too many times have I forgotten the correct tokens, and that's what we end up using. Sometimes, as Bob can attest to this, they don't have the right tokens. There is no banana token. And man, if you're throwing bananas at people in Magic the Gathering, you got to have the right shit. Bountiful Landscape. A Territory Color. Brain Surge. Cursed Wombat. That's an interesting thing to say out loud. The Hunger Tide Rises. Annoyed Altasaur. Okay. Reach, Trample, Cascade. 6/5 for 7. That's a pretty decent little hit right there. Roshin, Roaring Prophet, along with a foil Deceptive Landscape, an island, and an Eldrazi Spawn Energy token. Woohoo over there. So far, I've got to say, like, this is an enjoyable experience. There's great cards in these. The pre-release that me and my buddy Mark did over at my place here, just super fun time. Really great entry into the product lines. I gotta say, I think Magic's done it really well with this set. Would have liked to see the prices a little bit lower so more people could have gotten into it. But I think we'll see that kind of in the long run. It being one of their tentpole releases, I do expect this to be, pretty available. We've got Waterlogged Teachings, and it's Inundated Archive on the back. I like how they're really exploring into the modal cards a little bit more. I think that's one of the good ones, so we're keeping that to the side. Angel of Ruins, Disruptor Flare, which I don't think is actually a very good card. As it enters the battlefield, choose card names. Spells of the chosen name cost 3 more to cast. Activated abilities of the sources of the chosen name can't be activated unless they're mono abilities. That's just like, it's kind of a jerk move, in all honesty. Hey, I choose your commander. It costs, 3 more, and you can't do stuff with it. This is just a jerk move. Guardian of the Forgotten. We've got a foil elephant warrior, pardon. And a Phyrexian Germ token. This is the thing that you need to be able to put living weapon items on. It's a super weird mechanic. I like it, but it's weird. Get to our next one. Looks like we're getting an art card there in the back. That's right, a little bit of tease. Glimpse the Impossible. Unfathomable Troops. Malevolent Rumble. Accursed Marauder. Expel the Unworthy, along with our Twisted Landscape. Breaker of Creation. Copy Crook. I mean, it's just a good rate to be able to copy stuff. I like it. That's going in my goods pile. Muster the Departed. Sink into Stupor, which I also think is a good card. Return target spell or non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. For 3, that's not bad. I mean, it's a little bit overpriced for a counter spell. It's definitely overpriced for an unsummon. But when you got a freaking land on the back, it's good. Fledgling Dragon. Our Emperor of Bones. Man, that looks dope. Okay, so it's a Skeleton Noble with, at the beginning of combat on your turn, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. 1 and a black, adapt to. Don't know what that shit means. Whenever 1 or more 1/1 counters are put on this card, put a creature card exiled with this card onto the battlefield under your control with a finality counter on it. That means if it were to be removed from the battlefield, exile it instead. It gains haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. I mean, I think that's good. I think this is a good card. I don't play black much, so shit if I know. Sneaky Snacker. Oh, man. This just looks adorable as shit. Look at you. You got a little fairy rogue sitting on top of like a table with some cakes. It is not a good card, but looks adorable. An island and some art card. That thing's. I hate those things, honestly. I don't get them. I'm glad that they're putting less of them in products. Accursed Marauder, okay. Expel the Unworthy, Thriving Skyclaw, Utter Insignificance, Gift of the Viper, Conduit Goblin, Obstinate Gargoyle. We've got Kozilek's Unsealing, Glaring Fleshraker, Unstable Amulet. Oh, cool. We got ourselves a mythic here. It's Kareth, Famed Mechanist. Fabricate 1, okay. Other non-token creatures you control have Fabricate 1. 2 tap, choose 1, populate or proliferate for 1 in Jeskai. I feel as though that's good. And they got a little like golem critter thing on their shoulder, like a parrot, but a monster. That's cool. We're keeping that. Wow, it's like they just started putting different stuff in these packs all of a sudden. We've got Recruiter of the Guard. When an ETB, search your library for a critter 2 or less, put on into your hand. Okay, you're good. Shit, it's like they just juiced this pack all of a sudden. Another borderless card. Cool. Abstruse Appropriation. It's good. It's not really expensive, but it's a good card. A foil Horrific Assault and a signed art card. If anybody wants this, let me know down in the comment sections below. Are you guys into these art cards? They don't do anything for me, so if you're a channel member, let me know and I'll send you out some art cards. I got more than a few signed ones. Funny story, Big Box Dave actually did a battle for me a couple months back, and there was an error. So all of the packs that I got all had an art card and they were all signed. Yeah, a cool video. You should go check out his channel over there. Phenomenal guy. I love what they're doing. MTG attitude, and the fellas there, honestly, funny and good-hearted fellas, the whole lot. We've got Ghostfire Slice, Urza's Cave. I think this is actually doing pretty decently. Search library for a land card, put on the battlefield, tap, shuffle. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. That could definitely go in a deck or two. Legion Leadership, okay. Followed by a Cephalid Colosseum. I'm not a big fan. Thumbs down. Devourer of Destiny. 5, 2 colorless for a 6/6 Eldrazi. You may reveal this card from your opening hand. If you do at the beginning of your first upkeep, look at the 4 cards in your library, put one of them back in the top in any order, exile the rest. When you cast a spell, exile permanent of one or more colors. You know, that doesn't seem bad. Doesn't seem too. Oh, cool. Eldrazi Linebreaker. We got another rare, and this one's foil. Cool. A Plains and a Treasure. Woo! So we got 2 more packs here. I hope y'all have been enjoying this as much as I have. I know it hasn't been a super speedy experience, but, well, hey, if you want, you can just watch it on, like, plus 50% speed. That's a thing you can do. Consuming Corruption. Tameo meets the Story Circle. Volstorm Angel. Boggart Traveler. Into a Deep Analysis. Good to see a Ugin there. Spy Masters Vault. Okay. Retrofitted Transmogrant. Wow. Say that 1 time fast. Shit. And another art card. I mean, it's cool art. I'm not going to knock that. I'm just wondering why the heck is this in my Magic the Gathering product? Like, you know. If you're a collector of them, let me know. Yeah, we can make that so it's in your Magic the Gathering product. Haha. Gravedigg, Jolted Awake, Smelted Chargebug. We've got Deceptive Landscape and Sheltering Landscape. Ooh. A Bespoke Battle Wagon. That thing's sharp. It looks good. You must know it. Lethal Throwdown. Trickster's Elk. Brea. Ethereum Shaper. Cool. Looks like we got another mythic right here at the close. Shifting Woodland, you know, not too bad. And a foil, Breaker of Creation. We're going to close it up with our island and a Phyrexian Worm. Okay. Well, This has been phenomenal. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. If you stayed till the end, I super appreciate it. Let me know how I did down in the bottom in the comment section. Tell me what you think of the dice. Until next time, I've been Pat. You've been awesome. Take care.